G'day everyone, it's Engelo Rumora here, your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another video testimonial. We've got Rajesh today from California. He owns 2 properties with Ohio Cashflow, an absolutely top bloke. Love this guy to death. He has had a bit of a tough experience in the past where a lot of people just did not approve of his investment decisions, and now he's making shit happen. He's got 2 investment properties with Ohio and he's absolutely killing it. So really looking forward to chatting to him today. Rajesh, how are you, mate?
Doing great.
Yeah?
Thank you. How about yourself? Good,
mate. I'm good. Busy as always, mate. Busy. But hey, you ready to get going with these questions here?
Sure.
Awesome, mate. So the first question is, what made you want to invest in turnkey real estate?
As you had mentioned, I had grown up in Los Angeles. I'd invested in the past with some condominiums, and even then, I was trying to. I wanted to be hands off as much as possible. Work with the property manager, but after going through all the experience, and I'd come across bigger pockets, listened to the podcast, and learned a lot more about the strategies and methodologies of real estate, and turnkey just made the most sense for me and for my philosophy and my lifestyle.
Sure, because you're a pharmacist, right?
Correct.
So you're pretty much flat chat all day and every day, very busy.
Yeah, I've no downtime, and it's very tiring, and it's also, plus the other thing too is like none of those things are my strengths in rehabbing, all those different things. So I would like to let the experts deal with that and work with the team, which you always emphasize in your blogs and in your mission and your whole company is putting together a team to achieve greater goals together.
Awesome, mate. So how do you like selling drugs?
It has its good and bad.
I'm kidding.
It's very poorly paying compared to the people on the street, and a lot more regulations and headache.
Yeah.
But it's good to help people when they have questions and to make a difference. But a lot of it is just like there's a lot of like rules and regulations, restrictions that make it very frustrating.
I bet, mate.
And, but I mean, there's good and bad in it.
Sure. Awesome, mate. All right. We've got going to the next question. What made you take the plunge to actually do it? So why did you take the plunge? Why did you just make the decision to jump into turnkey real estate? What was it?
I had, as I mentioned, I'd invested before. I'd failed at it, and I was going through a phase of recovery, and I'd been looking at the Midwest as the best option for me in terms of cash flow, which was my main goal. And so I was just ready. I had thought about it, and just after listening to the Bigger Pockets podcast 89 with yourself, the real estate dingo, I was just so impressed with your company, and I was able to speak to you on the phone, and based on a phone conversation, I want to move forward.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Well, look, my hat's off to you. Sorry to interject there, mate. My hat's off to you because you failing in the past and willing to pick yourself back up and try again is an inspiration to me, mate. And I already told you that many times. I don't see many people that invest again in real estate after they have been burnt in the past. So hats off to you, mate. I wish I was wearing my fedora hat right now so I could tip it for you, but I had to do my hair and put on my makeup for this interview and take my hat off. But awesome stuff, mate. I appreciate your kind words. What were your biggest concerns before investing with Ohio Cashflow, and are they still concerns?
Just the natural concerns about, like, doing things sight unseen, and I had a little bit of reservation, but I didn't have too much because, again, like it's kind of counterintuitive, but having gone through like the investments I'd done in the past, I had seen them, I had chosen them.
Yep.
I was there, and I still lost everything.
Yep.
So that kind of removed the little bit of barrier of, a lot of people say, oh, don't ever invest sight unseen, don't do this or that. But I don't think that there's any one right rule or way for anyone. I just felt that I felt like you know what you're doing. You know Toledo and the markets way better than anyone else that I know. So I felt that was the reason for me to see it. I was able to see the videos, you shared the videos and pictures and all that, but I don't think me seeing it was going to change any of the,
Sure.
in terms of the numbers or any of those things. So I think it's helpful to establish, make that personal visit, but I
Yep.
felt we connected so much on the phone and all that that it wasn't necessary for me.
Sure, mate. And as I always preach, and as you already know, it's teamwork that makes the dream work, mate. And I always tell every investor you have to start off by establishing a trust and relationship with the key people on the ground. And you already know I speak to so many investors on a daily basis, and they're all about the stats, they're all about the demographics, they're all about the vacancy statistics, the potential for capital appreciation. I always stress you're getting it the wrong way around. Right? You have
Right.
to focus on the people first, because if you have the right people on the ground that are always going to have your best interest at heart, you will do well. For example, we had a big hiccup. One of the properties that we sold you had major foundation issues, which we completely missed. And it never happened before. Out of the hundreds of properties we've sold, it never happened. Now, any other company would have said, oh, bad luck, who cares, screw him, piss off. No,
Right.
what we did, right, is we literally completely jacked up the entire house and we fixed the
Right.
entire foundation. Even though we probably made $0 on that particular deal, but that is who we are. That is what we do. We promise you a good product. We promise you a good service, and we have to deliver, because if we don't, mate, you know what they say, Rajesh, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation, 5 minutes to lose one. If you just start telling people that we're shit, that we sold you a crap property, we're done. Our reputation is gone. So I'm glad that that all worked out. And look, once again, my fedora is off to you for being patient, for being understanding, and we very much respect you for that. And as I already mentioned, we've got a few good things in the works planned for the next few deals for you, mate. But
Thank you.
what made you choose Ohio Cashflow? Now, you can't say my good looks, okay? That has to be something else.
Um, I, your confidence and
See,
your
I made you lose your words, mate, because of how good looking
Yes.
I am. That was your
Yeah,
only reason, right? Right?
I kept trying to visualize you with the fedora.
Yeah, that's it. Love it, mate. Go
But
ahead.
your confidence and your passion and your integrity and honesty and just uh, you just passion is it's everyone can see it and feel it.
Thanks, mate.
And that's the thing. What you're mentioning about the numbers and the demographics, I think so much of our lives now we focus so much on statistics, we sometimes fail to look into what do those numbers mean, or behind those numbers are human beings and
Right.
with dreams and goals and all that. And I feel you really have taken something and you're doing something special,
Thank
and I
you.
want to be a part of it.
I appreciate it. Look, people by people, right? People by people at the end of the day. So awesome, mate. I appreciate it. Love it. Okay. How would you describe the purchase/investment process with Ohio Cashflow?
Absolutely wonderful. As you said, like what you did, nobody would do. Nobody would ever correct a financial issue like that, and that left me just stunned
Yep.
and just touched. It really touched me, and I couldn't believe it. But I was really impressed by that,
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
I thank you for that. And I want to make it up to
Nah, mate, it
to
was
you.
our
And
mistake. I mean, it was our mistake. We should have seen it. We missed it, and we had to fix it. Quite simple, mate. So thank you. Has everything been running smoothly since the purchase?
yes,
Yep. Money's coming in.
yes,
Good.
yes.
Awesome,
Yes.
mate. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you plan to purchase more investment properties? Wow. Are you comfortable to purchase again with Ohio Cashflow? How about that for a question? I love that question. It's very like full on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'd like to buy more right now, but I don't have the personal funds at the moment. So, as you said, we're working on some other ways
Yep.
to do it, which I'll talk to you about later as well.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. And all right, you ready for a few very quick questions? Very quick. It's like, just fire away quick. Okay. Do we correspond in a timely manner?
Absolutely. Sunday, late at night, holidays. It's unbelievable, the turnaround time and the communication.
Awesome.
And that was a huge part of really building the trust. When I saw how extraordinary that just reflects your commitment and passion and all that.
Sure.
is in your actions and in your correspondence.
Mate, this is supposed to be very quick fire questions, not freaking 2-minute answers, all right? Okay.
That was all 5 at once.
I'm kidding, Rajesh. Okay, do you feel worried about us lying, cheating, or stealing?
No.
All right, good. That was short. Would you recommend us to fellow investors?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, that's it with our quick firing question series. Now we've got a few more questions for us. You can relax now, okay? But you've been very relaxed the whole time. Overall, how has your experience been? Any final words?
It's been absolutely extraordinary. After that house that we bought, the first one, I was able to refinance my some home equity and purchase a second house in Toledo. And there was a major delay in the refinancing, and it took us like a month to get work with the bank. And finally, they just all these things happen, and you yourself and your team at Ohio Cashflow was extremely patient and
We
just
hate
waited.
banks, mate. We hate banks. We hate lenders. You already know that. I think everyone knows that.
And you just kept allowing us more time, and you just said, "Don't worry about it. You know, we're gonna do the deal. We know you're gonna complete the deal, and that's fine. So just do it when you can." And it was supposed to close, I think, originally December 4th, 2015, yep. And we ended up closing January 8th.
Yep.
Of this year. So it was over a month.
I was pulling out my hair, mate, but don't worry about that. Okay, last question, and this is the most important question. Okay, who is your favorite Australian?
Engelo Romero.
Thank you. Also, mate, that's pretty much it. I appreciate your time, and that's pretty much it, everyone. There you have it. Rajesh, the pharmacist from California. He's got 2 properties with Ohio Cashflow. You've heard it all here. If you want more information about us and what we do, guys, check out the description of the video. You will find a link to our investor application form. What I suggest is you click on the link, fill out the application form, and one of our friendly staff will be in contact with you. Alrighty? Once again, guys, I'm Engelo Rumora, your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo. You've heard Rajesh talk positively about us. No surprise there. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you.